Warning. This program contains coarse humor and a sense of language that some people might not share. Viewer discretion is advised. Viewer dissection is not advised.
I must have overdid it with my mannerism. There's nothing to fear, I'm no good at it either. Why either? She never said that she couldn't dance, though it was kind of obvious. Okay. Just feel the music for a second, guys. Lena gave me her hand. I led her a bit and gently put my arm around her waist. We stood just like that for a few moments. And what next? Well, I don't know. Do you remember that song? Barely, but I remember. Great. Let's waltz like in the movies. How's that? Instead of answering her, I carefully started to move in a circle with Lena. See? Not that hard at all. Yeah. We waltzed for several minutes. Or whatever you could call it. I felt her warmth, though we were not all that close together. Her chest heavily heaved, and her face started to blush more and more. Lena didn't look at me, averting her eyes from one side or the other. Suddenly I realized that I had never felt anything like this before. It was tenderness overtaking reality, as if I found myself in another, better world. I realized that I didn't want to let this girl go, and I would have to give up anything just to keep waltzing forever. I clasped Lena tightly, and only then did she look me straight in the eye. There was surprising confusion in her gaze, but no fear whatsoever. She wasn't afraid of me and didn't push me away. And you said you can't dance. I really can't. I was confused. I didn't expect that reaction from her. Where has her confusion, shyness, and fear disappeared to? You too dance pretty well. I know. A playful smile crossed her face. Or maybe it just seemed so to me? No, I swear I saw it. How is that possible? The image of shy, modest Lena didn't fit together with this moment at all. What should I say? What should I do next? I could only keep on waltzing with her in this dance, which was getting stranger with every passing minute. Salmon! Salmon, where are you? The voice came from the edge of the forest. Damn, worst timing ever. Salmon! It was Olga Dmitrievna. She must have been worrying because I should have been back a long time ago. I should have guessed that the tireless camp leader would be searching for a lost pioneer. I should have warned her beforehand. Oh, there's no point in thinking about it now. Lena looked at me questioningly. Being seen together would not be the best thing. Why? Let's go tell her that everything is alright. No, let's hide and return to the camp later. Her idea was strange. Everything was going so well. At least something was starting to work out, or seemed like it did. But what was that something? Okay then. I decided not to argue. It wasn't appropriate in such a situation. Olga Dmitrievna shouted for a while and left. Let's go. Yeah. Lena didn't grab onto my arm on the way back. I was a little bit frustrated, but wasn't certain enough to take the first step. We kept silent again. It was not typical of Lena to start a conversation, and I just didn't know what to say after everything that had happened at the pier. She kept looking around at the ground all the way back, keeping her usual expression. What a bizarre change. Or to be more precise, what was bizarre was that her smile on the pier and Lena's words. She stopped at the square. Well, I have to go. Okay. Thank you for today. Yeah. Lena turned around and headed to her cabin, and I kept standing where I was. What the hell was that? The dance, that sudden change in mood, and then everything was back to normal. It was like embracing another Lena in that short moment. That's right, she wasn't herself. She seemed a completely different person. Maybe I don't know her well enough? I had a feeling that Lena hides something under her mask of shyness. It takes much longer than 2 days to understand someone. Damn, what should I do? Maybe I was just seeing things. I walked to the leader's cabin. The whole camp was sleeping, so there was no one to see me. So what? What's wrong with a pioneer taking a walk at night? When I was almost at the door, I heard a noise behind me. The branches in the bush near the trees rustled as if someone moved there. There shouldn't be any wild animals around here. Someone must be watching me. That very moment, I rushed in the direction of the noise and found myself through the bushes looking around. It was too dark and I didn't see anything or anyone. There was no point in going on. Even if someone was watching me, he must have been gone already. I went back to the cabin. The light was still on. Looks like she's still awake. Salmon, where have you been? What do you mean, where? Me and Lena had to sort some medical supplies in the infirmary. I told you that before, so that I would do that this evening. Really? When was that? You took too long. Took you long enough. I was in the infirmary half an hour ago. It was closed and the lights are off. Well, we decided to have a little walk. I'm fretting about you while you're out having a walk? Well, sorry. I'll let you know beforehand next time. Please do. Go to bed, it's late. I can't help agreeing with her. It was, by any measure, a hard day. I was too tired to think about the evening's events, and I doubt I would have any decent thoughts. The main thing is that there was not a single idea how to react to all of this. To Lena, the camp, this whole world. I practically haven't spent a minute on looking for answers. Moreover, I've been avoiding it as if possible discovery scared me. And Lena, the time I spent with her was much more important than all the attempts in the real world. I could worry myself for a long time, trying to understand what I did wrong, what I didn't do at all, but exhaustion overcame me. Alright, we're going to wrap this episode up here on day 4. I'm the 404 guy, 7he404guy. If you like the video, feel free to like, subscribe, etc., etc. I'm the 404 guy. Have a great day.